An ACCC interim report has described Australia's supermarket sector as an oligopoly. And now senior reporter Kenny Heatley is live in Sydney. Kenny, is the consumer watchdog saying that essentially the market saturation is too saturated? But are they saying offering any solutions at this point?
Well, at this point, the investigations are continuing. And this interim report, they've got a few months to go, and the final report is due at the end of February. But basically what this report says is that Coles and Woolworths control 67% of the market at the moment, and Aldi controls 9%. That's the next front runner. And they've accepted thousands of submissions by consumers and suppliers. And this interim report paints a picture that consumers and suppliers really feel like they're being taken advantage of by the supermarkets, and Coles and Woolworths are using that market power, which means higher prices at the checkout as well. This interim report also discusses land banking, where Coles and Woolworths buy up land, allegedly to keep out competitors. Now, in this interim report, the ACCC is yet to form a conclusion about land banking, but Australians are paying 20% more at the checkout compared to 5 years ago. But in the report, it says that's generally in line with inflation. Here's more from Andrew Lee, the Assistant Minister for Competition. He's been speaking on this in the last hour.
The Albanese government wants to see a fair deal for families and a fair deal for farmers. That's why we're doing all we can to ensure that the supermarket sector is held to account.
Particularly if you're going into the shop and you just want to grab one or two things. You don't kind of have the time to have a real good look at what they're actually doing, but you can see what they're up to, and they are very highly priced compared to other places.
You see the tags of things on special, and you know it's still expensive. You shake your head anyway.
Are you thankful, or I guess, are you happy that there's this investigation into the supermarket sector?
Yeah, throw the book at them.
So what happens next? Well, the ACCC will use the final months of this inquiry to conduct a forensic investigation into 14 common grocery items to see if there is any improper behaviour by the supermarkets. And then in early November, supermarket bosses will be forced to front an ACCC inquiry panel to answer questions directly. Now, of course, we had on Monday the ACCC in separate proceedings sue Coles and Woolworths over alleged fake discounts. Laura?
Are you avoiding trying to say oligopoly?
Oligopoly.
Yeah, I got there eventually.
It is a little bit hard to say. But
Oligopoly. Got it. Kenny, thanks so much. We'll see you soon.